What's going on, everybody? This is Beepo16A. Just getting around to, just got a Torx driver. Can't believe I didn't have one of these. It's really bad. If you're gonna be a knife owner, if you're gonna be a good knife owner, get one of these. I just bought mine, and I probably should have a long time ago, but whatever. Can't help that I didn't. Now I do. So here I am taking apart the CRKT M21, and I was thinking, maybe some people would want to know how the CRKT AUTOLAWKS system works. And if you're not familiar with the AUTOLAWKS system, it is an automatically engaging liner lock, which when the knife is, when the knife is closed and then you open it, it'll rotate all the way open, and then this tab here, this is the AUTOLAWKS system, it will automatically engage and basically keep this, the liner, the actual liner lock, on the blade. So how this works is, excuse me, I'm just gonna clear some stuff out of the way so I can get closer to the camera. How this works is, let's pretend that the blade is in here. While the blade is in the closed position, the liner rests against the G10 scale, like this. And you see this, focus. You see how there is this metal tab right here? That metal tab rests against the liner, and it's under spring tension. There's another spring inside this piece. I'm not going to take that apart because I don't have to. But this thing presses against that, and there's spring tension behind it. So when the knife engages and the liner lock slips behind the knife, it would fall in place right here. Right there. On your knife blade. On the tang of the blade. What this does is this little metal piece that I showed you before will automatically engage and fall about right there. So what this does is it keeps the liner from being able to go in the open position. So if you're really working with this knife, it's an added safety feature. This liner is not going to slip this direction off unless something really catastrophic happens, if that piece of metal bends or something really bad. So that is how the AUTOLAWKS system works. And then to disengage, to be able to close the knife again, you need to pull back on this tab, put spring tension back into the AUTOLAWKS system, and then push back on the liner, and then you can fold your blade closed and it goes back to normal. So that is how the automatically engaging AUTOLAWKS system works. There are some, there used to be a manual version called the LOCKS system, but they kind of retired that in favor of the AUTOLAWKS system, and some people absolutely hate it because they feel like it's kind of like babysitting them, and that they don't need it to be automatically engaging because they can take care of their knives themselves. Sorry about that. But it's become pretty common on CRKT knives. Here's the M16 deploys, and then if you look right in here, this camera takes a long time to focus. Oh my god. Okay, so if you look right in here, you can see where the AUTOLAWKS has engaged because the knife blade is open. Again, focus camera. It's right there. And that liner lock cannot come off of the back of this knife tang. I mean, it can come off a little bit, but it's not going to fully disengage the lock. And then to close the knife again, you pull back on the LOCKS tab, which moves that tab back out of the way of the liner. Now you can push the liner over and close the knife. Let's see if you can. LOCKS is in the closed position, and Now, it is engaged. Sorry for my poopy focusing. Now it's engaged. So that's how the liner lock, the CRKT auto lock system works. I've grown used to it, and I appreciate its presence. It makes the liner lock, which I've always been kind of wary about, a little bit stronger. Another thing about the M21 liner in the liner lock is it's been ground out, and I know that's to probably reduce weight, but whoops, if you can see inside the M16, that's a solid liner, and this is not, and I feel like that might make some structural integrity issues. If you're pushing on this too hard, I feel like it'd be easier to bend right here and here in those high stress points, but nothing's happened so far. So thank you for watching. If you learned something, if you thought it was cool, leave a like and subscribe.